Honey, good girl, come here. Hey, it's Friday. You know what that means? It means Honey and I are out here. And today we have a different game plan. Normally, I always try to go further than anybody else, deeper than anybody else, as rugged and remote as possible. Today I decided to kind of scrap that and actually hit an area that I'll never be very far away from town or far away from the roads. But I wondered if this isn't a spot that didn't get overlooked. We've been hiking for probably an hour and a half, and there's been lots of sign, and I was just thinking, somebody must be hitting this or I'd be picking up sheds. But we have the first shed. Honey doesn't know whether she wants to try and pick it up or not because it's pretty good sized. If she gets over there and starts getting it, I'll show you. Anyway, so that's the plan today. We're not going to go that far away. We're just going to try and hit this stuff. Good girl, get it. Get it. Bring it here. Get it. Good dog. Good dog. Good girl. Come on. You can do it. Get it. I won't make her try to drag it too far. Get it. Get it. Get it. Come on. Bring it here. Go get it. Go get it. Good girl. How about that? Looks like last year's antler. And okay, here's the sad thing. All right, so maybe it's not a sad thing, but I actually just got footage sent to me of the bull that I found last week. And I got another message in, and I was looking at the messages. I was looking down at my phone and walking. I looked over and I was walking past that antler. So I nearly was being stupid on my phone and missed the first one. But let's check this out. I think it's a good hard white, 5-point. Just a solid, nice bull. Good beam on him. Great second. And now I'll spend a minute here. All of this looks super good. And I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping to not have to get very far in here and find just the stuff that I would normally miss. So let's see what else we can turn up. All right, so I get a lot of questions about packs. What pack do I use? Unfortunately, I don't have a good answer for that because this pack that I'm using right here, the Horn Hunter Full Curl, is, I think, probably the best designed pack for packing heavy loads of elk sheds. That's what I'm talking about. Anything you can throw some deer sheds on, or 1 or 2 elk sheds. But as far as being able to strap it, so what you want in a pack is you want to be able to get the load as close to your back as possible. This antler right here probably weighs 8 pounds, 9 pounds, 8 pounds. And that doesn't seem like a lot, but if it's this far off of your back and that leverage, it's going to feel like 30 pounds. So you want to be able to get the antler right there on your back. This pack, like I said, is designed great. It's got plenty of strapping. It allows you to put that load right on your back to make it carry easy. However, they don't stand behind their product. Full Curl doesn't. And they don't last. I mean, this is probably my fourth attempt at using them, and they fall apart in a few months of hard use. If you are not, like hardcore going to be packing out large loads of antlers on a regular basis, this pack would work great for you. But like I said, you can't expect them to stand behind it, and you can't expect it to last a long time. I see a lot of people using packs saying that they're great for elk sheds, and they've got them strapped on the outside of their pack, and they've got like two straps kind of holding it there, and it's just dangling and bouncing. I'll tell you what though that is. That's people who have pack sponsorship or getting free packs or getting told, getting paid to represent the company, and they're recommending packs to you that aren't good for they're using those packs because they're getting them for free or discounted. But you'd want something that will hold it tight, hold it close to your back, and has a minimum of 3 straps to be able to bunch them together and be able to extend out large, so that you can, if you have a great day, you got plenty of room on the pack. So that's my advice. Look for that in the pack. There's lots of companies that make good packs, but go with one that will stand behind their product, and go with one that will let you get the load close to your back and strap it down good. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. Maybe you're subscribed to a lot of channels. You want to know why to subscribe to mine. I am like a lot of you, I have a full-time job. In addition to a full-time job, I own a restaurant. Shed hunting is just what I do as my break. I have no intentions of making this my livelihood or my job. I do this because I love it and I like to share it with you guys. So if you like shed hunting, if you like hunting, you're gonna like my channel. I'm not pushing anything or asking you to subsidize me by buying my shirts and hats and that stuff, because I don't need you to. I just think it's fun to have you guys along with me on these adventures. And I'm curious, so all the draw results have come out. If you guys would comment, what tag did you draw? Even if it's not for Utah, what tag did you draw? Especially if you drew a limited entry or a good tag. I want to hear what everybody's drawing and what they're going to get to hunt this year. Tell me what you drew. And let's get out of here and see if we can't find some more of these. All right, so we've been out here for a few hours. And although I was in lots of elk sign and no recent boot tracks, at least, very few boot tracks at all. Let me pull this cactus out of me. We weren't finding a whole lot, so I was like, well, we'll head further in. We got another antler right over here. It's like a nice elk shed. Okay, let's go see what we got. Seems like there ought to be a side-by-side set here. Looks like it's got some awesome fronts on it. Looks like probably a hard white. Good girls. That's a nice bull. He's kind of droughts out on the back end, but that is a nice sixer. Now, where's the other side? I feel like it should be right here. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can find it. All right, I just pulled that antler out there out of that tree. Went about 10 steps maybe. Do we have a match? What do you think? Comment. Is that a match? Let's go see. I will show it to you if it is. Well, I'll show you the antler either way. But I'll show you the set if we got a match there. I kind of had just a intuition that this one was right here close. About has to be same age. Oh, I'm hung up. Thick brush. Just a 5 on this side, so we got a right and a left. And 4th match, 3rd match. Nice hook on that front. We got a match. He tried to make a 5 and a 6 right there. That was there last year to be picked up and got missed. Right on. We got us a set. Let me show them to you. All right. This is a pretty cool little bull. Younger bull. Good potential. Awesome hook on his fronts. He had really good thirds. They just, both of them broomed off a little bit. Kind of peters off on the back end like a young bull will sometimes. Smaller pedicles. But that is cool. Very happy to walk up on that after a few hours of nothing. So let's keep going. I've decided I'm going to go clear up this canyon, cross to the next one and come back down. Hopefully get into some more. This is brought to you by my celebratory drink that I brought in case I found a set. Diet Mountain Dew. I mean water. Oh yeah. Gotta drink it before it gets warm. We got another one. I'm working these slopes. Trying to find the brown. So much sign in here. Let me show you this one. High point. A little older. I'm in the right spot, so we'll keep working it. Truly, you're going to spend at least half your day in my area. If you're not in this kind of cactus, you're probably not in elk sheds. Do you guys have this stuff where you're at? Honey gets pretty good at avoiding it. She just picks her way through it. But I've got my head up looking for antlers, so I'm walking in it all day. Spend all day picking it out of me. So I want to show you something. This is interesting. I'm tired. We're almost back to the truck. Oh, years ago, we took the kids in this area, and walking up this wash, one of my daughters found an arrowhead. And it was right in the bottom of this wash. And then a few years after that, two of my daughters came out here, and we happened to be walking down this wash, and in the bottom of this wash, we found another arrowhead. So I was just thinking about that. And so I looked down. Look down. Another arrowhead. Made out of quartzite, atlatl dart, corner notch. Probably cienega, or it's hard to say. It's kind of indistinct, but it's kind of neat to be thinking about memories like that and think, well, this is that spot where we found arrowheads. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. There's some ruins up here above, but it's kind of cool that the arrowheads are washing down into this wash, and that's the third one, and that's this spot. And over the course of some years, kind of neat. Good memories. Holy cow. Saturday, by myself. I think I've been hiking about 4 or 5 hours. I just came across this little ruin site. It's an older one. I can tell because of the pottery. And I was just trucking across it. You know what you're about to see? I gotta find it again. Oh, there it is. Let me see if you can pick it out. I'm gonna put it right dead center in the screen, and I'll move closer. You tell me when you pick it out. I was almost right here before I saw it. Dead center now. You see that? Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. There's a little flea bite missing off the tip. But that is as delicate. Now, hang on a sec. Let me get a picture of it before I move it. Okay. So let's move this. Oh my goodness sakes. So, it's not size alone that determines whether a point is an arrowhead or an atlatl dart or a knife or whatever. This one's actually right in that borderline area. I'm gonna say it's probably a dart point, but its neck is narrow enough it could have been an arrowhead. The only reason I would say probably not is it is big enough that their bows, that just isn't gonna shoot it that far. Almost don't even want to touch that one. But let's look at it gently. This thing didn't lay here for oh, 2,500 years. Only just that little teeny tip missing. How cool is that? Well, like I said, we don't want to leave this one. I've been hiking for a long time and I haven't found any elk sheds yet today. Hopefully, I'm actually heading back. And I'm hoping to get into something before I get back. You can tell by having a point laid that exposed on the top of this and nobody's picked it up how far I am. My strategy today was the opposite of yesterday. Yesterday was hit the close stuff, see what people missed. Today it was get clear out in the middle of nowhere, try to get something that people couldn't get to, and as it turns out, yesterday was a better day than today so far. But we got a lot of country left, a lot of good looking country here. Gonna keep hitting it and hopefully we get into something good. If not, I have the shed hunt from a couple weeks ago that I haven't showed you, so I might combine these two to make a good video out of it. But I'm hoping that I get more today so that this will be enough that you'll find it entertaining. If you will hit the like button and comment something, it helps me. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So I'm about 1.5 miles from the truck. No antlers so far today. Till now. I've climbed about half of the elevation I've got to get back up to the truck eventually. And then I looked down there. See that right in the middle? Elk Shed. It's gonna be a little chalker. Maybe a 5-point, but the color of it looks chalk to me. But it don't matter. We ain't going home skunked, and maybe that's the elevation I need to be on. There's another ridge I can take to get up out of here. So I'll drop back in there. And I think what I'll do is, so here's something cool. The big bull that I found last week, we compared it with another bull named Yeti that my brother-in-law found sheds off of, and then the bull was killed the next year. So I've got a little bit of video of that, but I also was able to get video of the bull that Mike and I found this year, the big bull from last week's video. I got some video of it of last year, and it was somebody that said that I could use the video, show you the video. So I have to thank him. Thank you, Tyler, for letting me see the video. It's one of my favorite things to be able to see these bulls before or after I find their sheds. Just finding a known bull, super cool to me. So I'm going to show you those little video clips of that bull, and you guys tell me, you know, if you think it's the bull or not. Pretty sure it is. And anyway, let's go down here and see what we got. Okay, this is my best path down, I think. There's no good way down here, but there's the antler we're dropping to right there. Might be a 6-point. You can see it better from here. We just gotta try and get down there. It's down there. And then we'll have to climb all the way back up here, but whatever. There we are. We got a shed on the day. What is it? Kind of a funny looking dude. Starting to chalk, but not super chalk. 5-point. Wonder where his other side is and what he's doing up here. Anyway, hopefully there'll be some more on this flat and on this next bench going up. It looks good too. Alright, it was worth it. I didn't go too much further, and I looked up here and I see tines sticking up out of the manzanita. Man, ooh, is it a brownie? I think it might be a brownie. I think it might be a brownie. It is. It is. Check that out. I just about left this little ridge I was on. I picked up this one right here, maybe 100 yards back, but I just about left the ridge because there's boot tracks on it. And we got a brown sixer. It's not, I am actually in here looking for a specific bull, kind of a long shot, but it's a bull I saw during the late hunt that I'd really like to get. But that is cool. Brown sixer, and maybe with some luck, the other side will be right here on this ridge line. See how well that thing hides? This manzanita's been money for me. I don't know why they're in it so much, because there's not ever a whole lot in here that you think you could eat, but maybe. I mean, you look right there, there is a little grass in amongst it. But I do well often in manzanita. So it's about like walking in concertina wire. It snags your feet, it rips your pants, and if you fall into it, it's like falling into a blender. But the elk like it. We got a brown sixer. That's sweet, man. That's why you got to drop in for the sacrificial offering there. I'm going to set my pack down and see if we can't match this guy up. Then I'll show it to you. All right, no luck back the way I came. So hopefully we'll turn up the other side. Going up the ridge. One of them high pickle thirds. But that is a sight for sore eyes after hiking all day to pick up a brown six. There we go. Let's go see if I can't find the other side. I don't know if you know what that means, but I either just matched it up. I've been following these elk tracks all the way up this ridge line. Looked right there. Bam, another brown. Oh, no, that's a side-by-side set. What the heck? That's another bull. It's a side-by-side set. Sweet! Oh! See, I've mentioned this the last couple times, but I've been trying to teach Kevin this. If you're going to do a 20-mile hike, you don't want to find the antlers till the last mile before the truck. How cool is this? I had nothing for hours and hours and hours of hiking, and now in the last 30 minutes I've got 4 6-point side-by-side set, and still hoping to find. I'm still on these tracks of this bull that dropped this first one. So let's see, here's the tracks of this bull. He comes right here. Doom, doom, doom. Track. Drops his, he had to have turned his head, dropped his left side, tracks, and then came to right here and dropped his right side. You can tell that these ones haven't been on the ground near as long as that big set from last week. This is probably a late dropper, late March, maybe even early April. Yes! Thanks for coming along with me. Thanks for sticking with me. I thought my lucky hat, I don't know if you guys are superstitious about anything. I am about a couple things. What I listen to in my audiobook, if it's not finding me antlers, I usually switch it. I stuck with, I'm actually listening to Jesus the Christ today, but stuck with it today. But the hat, my previous record, my Vortex hat, you guys might remember if you've stayed with me for a while, I had, I think, 26 or 27 consecutive shed hunts where I found at least one antler wearing that hat. So far, this one has not let me down this year. I was starting to wonder if I was going to have to replace this, because after they let you down, then you got to switch to another one. But look at this. I'll set this up. He's got a little devil tine growing there. Cool set. Cool set. He's going to have a good back end on him. Young bull. Another young bull. This is going to be a good bull this coming year and in the years to come. But we'll keep going up this ridge line right here, hoping to find the other side. I thought I had just done it. Look at the cool color on him, man. He's dark. He's got some blood on that one, it looks like, but not on the pedicle. No blood on that pedicle. Anyway, let me set up the camera and I'll show you this set. Okay, let's check out this set. This bull is a great bull for a young bull. Tines down, man. Sometimes it's surprising how far they stick him into the dirt. How about that bull? Look at that hooked second. Like I said, he's young, but he's gonna have an awesome, he's just solid everywhere. He just needs some age. That hooked second right there. You'll probably have that every year, so maybe if I find them next year, we'll be able to tell. There we go. Brown set. How cool is that? Oh, man, I'm glad I picked this line coming out.